when I started, we were only there as witnesses. Nowadays, the specials are left to do the job quite often on their own, like of armistice parades, bonfire nights. If we just so happen to be out together as specials, we can come up across anything, like road accidents or anything, and we have to deal with them.
What made you sign up in the first place? What was it?
I had just newly got a job in Aberdeen with Aberdeenshire Council, and I had free evenings. And we used to have to go out on duty on a Thursday night because that was payday in Aberdeen for a lot of people. And we used to have to parade up and down Union Street to keep the peace.
I think you would have seen one or two interesting things on those occasions and also through the 54 years.
Oh yes. I've been involved in road accidents, sudden deaths, fires, you name it. I mean, there's no barrier to what specials are used for.
I suppose you see the best and the worst in people, in society. You don't know what you're going to get and you don't know what's around the corner.
Quite often called to domestics. I've been over the years, I've had to attend a few of them. I've seen quite a few sudden deaths and road accidents and suicides during my years of service. I don't think behaviour publicly is any worse now than it was then.
Still a need for the police?
Yes. Some members of the public treat the police well enough, but others, you used to get the same abuse that you used to get from the similar types.
I have to ask you about the blues and twos. It must be a lot of fun.
Specials are not allowed to drive blues and twos.
Are they not? But you've been in a vehicle that's...
Oh yes.
What's that like?
It's quite exciting, I would say. I remember one night I was on with a policewoman. Sadly, she's no longer with us, but she was driving, and she says, "You work at blues and twos, I'll drive." So
you got to press the button?
Yes.
What's that like?
Well, it was all right as long as there was nothing in front of us, but if there was anything in front of us, that was my job to get them off the road to get us past.
How do you do that exactly? You've got to be quite persuasive, I would imagine.
It's all up to the driver, I'm afraid. Yeah.
What kind of a situation have you been in when you've had to rush? It's been an emergency. It's absolutely urgent that you get somewhere as soon as possible, and you're probably feeling that pressure because you know someone's relying on you.
Yes.
And you also know if you're not there in time, perhaps things get even worse.
Yes.
And you don't know what you're going into either. How does that feel? Could you talk to us about an occasion when you actually experienced that?
Well, one that comes to mind is that one where I had to work at Blues and Twos. But it was, we had to go from Banff to Turriff. There was a fight in a public bar, and the Turriff police required assistance, and we went through from Banff to Turriff at the speed of naught.